Assalamu alaikum, friend of Islamic Gallery. All praise be to Allah, the Lord of hosts. Shalawat and greetings poured out to our Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions. The degree of man in the sight of Allah is the same. Nor does he distinguish between his servants, who are handsome or not. God sees all his servants as equal. All have the same rights and obligations. Allah does not distinguish between them. In a sense, there is nothing more superior. Rasulullah Shallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "It has been stated that no more noble Arabs with non-Arabs. Human indistinguishable simply because of the color of the skin, or rich with poor. All are equal before Allah except the pious. God does not look at your appearance and your possessions. But what Allah sees is your heart and your deeds." Narrated by Muslims. In the affairs of this world, the property is only the trust of Allah, as a temporary loan to mankind, as a necessity to live in this world. No matter how much wealth man receives, he will one day be asked again. Even the wealth that has been used in this world will be questioned in the hereafter. From where his wealth was obtained, in what way, and used for what. So what can actually improve the status of a servant before God? None other than the level of faith and piety of the servant. It's just that personally, of course, each creature has a different level of devotion or faith. Therefore, it is piety that is the benchmark of human beings. Not the good looks of his face, wealth, or position. The higher the faith, the higher the degree. Piety itself can be interpreted as an effort to live all the commandments of God and avoid all his prohibitions. Imam al-Qurtubi said, "Piety is to guard all the limits that Allah has set, whether it be a commandment or prohibition, and a personality with a commanded nature, and guarding oneself from forbidden attributes." It is undeniable that in order to carry out some of the Sharia itself, property is needed. For prayer, clothes are needed to cover the aura. For zakat, it takes property that has reached nishab. And to be able to perform Hajj, it takes a lot of costs. So for that it takes various efforts in order to realize property as a supporter of worship. But often people forget when he is busy with his possessions. People acquire property such as drinking sea water. The more you drink, the less. The more his possessions, the less. Because there is a greed inherent in the human being. I.e., always want more, want to master, and feel always lacking. So it is free if his wealth is abundant, if he does not pay zakat. It's free to be a general if he doesn't pray. His face was glowing but never got to the mosque. Take time to worship as often as possible. The more diligently worship, the more diligently give alms, the more istiqomah congregation, then that's where the highest degree of man. Not by rank, ethnicity, language, and nation. Hopefully we can reap the wisdom and blessings of this knowledge. In order to always be useful in improving our gaira living this life, and preparing for the real life in the hereafter. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.